whether it's for work, play, or you just want to visit the best city in the world. What's up YouTube, it's been a minute. My name is Blankenship, your favorite Chicagoland realtor with Keller Wheaton Illinois properties, and if this is your very first time on this channel, I would absolutely love if you can hit the like button, the subscribe button, leave a comment down below because it'll tell YouTube I'm doing a good job of making this video kind of thing. If you're considering relocating, buying, selling, investing in real estate here in the Chicago Suburbs, my team and I would be absolutely honored to help you guys out. All my information is down below in the description. Call, text, shoot me an email, message me on social media, whatever is easiest for you guys. I'm always available. But without further ado, let's just jump into this video about the pros and the cons of what it's like living here in Wheaton, Illinois. Alright, so pro number one when it comes to living here in Wheaton is that you have easy access to the state of Chicago still. Especially for those people that are relocating from the state of Chicago to the burbs that just want more space, Wheaton can be a great option for you. There's 2 metro stations over here. It's about a 45-minute train ride to get to downtown Chicago. And especially with this craziness going on with the pandemic still, if you're in the office between, once or twice a week, you can trade in that, Lincoln Park, $750,000 townhome and get a beautiful home over here that's, double the size with a huge yard. Whatever the case may be. And if you do enjoy going out to, Cubs, Bulls, Bears games, but it looks like the Bears are moving out to like Arlington Heights or something like that, I just saw in the news, but you can still do all those events pretty easily. Make a nice weekend trip with the family or just a date night or just by yourself. You get out to Chicago pretty easily and, it's pretty convenient and, Wheaton has a lot of great things to do here as well. But yeah, pro number one for sure, in my opinion, is that, it's easy access to the city of Chicago still, whether it's for work, play, or you just want to visit the best city in the world. And with giving that pro, I gotta bring up one con. We know you gotta start off with a con over here just because I want to spice it up a little bit. But it's definitely the cost of living when it comes to living here in Wheaton, Illinois. Wheaton's a little more pricier than the surrounding burbs over here in the Western Chicago Suburbs. I'm gonna pop something up on the screen right now. As you can see here, I'm gonna post this link down below in the description as well. But pretty much what it's doing, it's comparing the cost of living with Wheaton, Illinois, and the USA with the national average being 100. So if you're looking at this chart right here, you can see, grocery, health, utilities is pretty on par with the, national average and whatnot. Transportation is just typically higher in Illinois, but the main thing that does get it here for cost of living is the housing. And, I'm a realtor. I'm not really going to talk about, anything crazy real estate related because this video is for you, providing value for you guys. Disclaimer, just smash the subscribe button if you're still watching this video. It'll help me a ton. But real estate here, there's some beautiful homes. Whether you live in North Wheaton for, that closer in-town feel, or you live in South Wheaton, you get the Nada Square, all that stuff. There's a lot of great neighborhoods here in South Wheaton as well. But, it just really depends. If you have curiosity, you want to explore that, just shoot me a call, text, email, whatever, whatever the case may be. But yeah, con number one for sure is that, the cost of living, and I have to say it just to, warn you guys, is that, it is higher compared to a lot of other places here in the Western Suburbs and just in Illinois in general. Pro number two is that Wheaton has an awesome downtown area. If you guys watched any of my videos before, I live in Glen Ellen and I absolutely love the downtown area over here. But I think Wheaton has, an extraordinary downtown area. And I think the Western Suburbs and just the Chicago Suburbs in general, they all have, pretty awesome downtown areas for the most part, in my opinion. But, I had some clients from Pasadena that were moving their daughter over here to Wheaton College, and, we're kind of just exploring the downtown area a lot. My favorite ice cream spot downtown is Kimmer's. There's a Thai restaurant right on Liberty Road that my family's been going to forever. We just known the owners forever. So if you like Thai food and you're visiting Wheaton or whatever the case may be, shoot me a text. I'll put you on, especially if you like Thai food and stuff like that. But right now on Hale Street, just because the weather's nice and everything like that, but it'll probably change when it gets, a little colder and stuff like that. But they have a huge tent right now where kind of like all the restaurants on Hale Street, like all collectively just, dine over there and stuff like that. Go out there a lot with my colleagues. They have great margaritas over there, and I go to the Burger Social a ton. But the downtown area is cool here in Wheaton. There's a lot of different events that goes on a lot too. And there's a lot of stuff. I mean, on the weekends it's pretty packed. You got Wheaton College right there as well, and a lot of those people like going to Wheaton College. They have a football team and everything, so sometimes you get not hectic, but it gets kind of packed. But A lot of people do go to downtown Wheaton just to enjoy, whether it be with the family, just to enjoy themselves, or whatever the case may be. But pro number 2 is that Wheaton has an awesome downtown area. And besides the downtown area, I gotta bring in another pro right here, is that Wheaton has a ton of stuff to do over here. I mean, Wheaton being location wise, you're surrounded by a lot of different suburbs. You got Naperville, you got Glen Ellen, you got Lisle, Lombard. So there's a ton of different shopping over here, but Wheaton specifically has a ton of different parks going on. I used to go to Herrick Lake a lot when I was little. We used to go on the canoes with my grandpa and we'd go fishing. And sometimes we bring the catfish home. We probably shouldn't have, honestly, but when we were little, and that's what we like to do. But they have awesome fishing, a lot of different parks here for that. Donata Square has a ton of different shopping. They're always like upgrading stuff like that. I used to work at the Sports Authority over there when I was in high school before they closed down. But they have a lot of different things, whether it be shopping, eating. There's a TJ Maxx down there. There's a Whole Foods, Jewel, Osco. They have a Chick-fil-A over there. I probably talked about Chick-fil-A way too much in my videos, but it's pretty cool. Besides the downtown area, we have a lot of golfing over here as well. Chicago Golf Club, Arrowhead, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's definitely another pro in my opinion, is that there's a lot of stuff to do here in Wheaton. A lot of people just think of Naperville when they think of the Chicago Burbs, but Wheaton's a great option as well, and that's what this whole video is about, the pros and cons of living here in Wheaton, Illinois. Now another con, and I'm sorry, I have to bring it up, but sometimes here in Illinois and Wheaton, just Illinois in general, but I'm going to talk about Wheaton, is that weather is pretty brutal. I mean, you're literally waking up for work and it's pitch black outside, and you come home and it's pitch black, and you're just kind of doing the same thing over and over again. You'll never see daylight. It's kind of crazy. But there's a lot of fun things to do here in the winter. You just cozy up at home, do a lot of different winter activities, take the train from Wheaton and head out to the city of Chicago. Downtown Wheaton will have some events as well for the winter and stuff like that, for like Christmas and Thanksgiving. And you go snowboarding, sledding, whether it be driving up to Wisconsin, or Fort Lakes and Lisle has a small hill over there, and there's a few others around the area as well that you can drive to. And then sometimes in the summer, if you're not used to humidity, it can kind of get pretty brutal sometimes. There's a lot of mosquitoes, and a pro tip is that you want to go during the winters and grab insect repellent, because it'll probably save you a lot more money there, and you can just stock up on it and then leaving it at the house and stuff like that. But yeah, winter here can get pretty brutal sometimes. I mean, I lived out in California as well, and I'm gonna say is that at least we have 4 seasons here, which is pretty cool. In California, we just had 1 season, aka hot, which was pretty nuts, but had to bring it up. Weather is definitely a con, and you guys have to be prepared for it, especially if you've never been in the Midwest. Wheaton is Butterfield Road, Neighbor Boulevard. You can get huge amounts of snow, but the nice thing about it is that the lanes are wide. So there's a lot of lanes going through it. It's not just like a single lane driving, so it gets plowed pretty easily. But yeah, gotta watch out for it. Con number 2 is definitely weather for sure. And another pro I'm gonna talk about is that Wheaton has, some great schools. According to niche.com, especially if you are relocating here to Wheaton, Illinois, whether you're from the city of Chicago or from out of state, and schools are important for your place to move to, is that there's some top rated schools over here, right? I'm gonna pop some things on the screen in a minute, but the 2 major public high schools here are Wheaton South as well as Wheaton North. Whether you live in North Wheaton or South Wheaton, typically divided by Roosevelt Road that runs east to west, is that you'll either fall in one of those 2 high schools. Depending on the subdivision you are, if you're more east and southeast in Wheaton, if you're living in parts of Briarcliff, is that you might go to Glenmar South High School, which is District 87, and it's typically in Glen Ellen. But I'm gonna pop some stuff on the screen right now that will show you Wheaton South as well as Wheaton North in terms of rankings according to niche.com. You can see here that Wheaton South is ranked at number 38 best public high school in Illinois according to niche.com, with an overall niche grade of an A+. And then you can see here, for Wheaton North as well, it's actually ranked number 45 in best public high schools in Illinois, with also a niche grade of an A+. And then for, continuing education like college and stuff like that, the College of DuPage is really close. There's a lot of different universities around the area as well. If you have people you have kids or whatever going to, college in downtown Chicago, easily jump on the metro. You got Loyola, you got USC, you got DePaul. Wheaton College, like I said, is right here in, downtown Wheaton, and there's a few other universities surrounding the area like North Central College, as well as Aurora University and Elmhurst University too. But that pro, I had to bring it up, especially if schools is a factor on your move to Wheaton, is that, you know, there are top rated schools over here. I'll drop the link down below in the description with this schools if you want to do more further due diligence. And if you have questions for me, just shoot me a call or text, you know, I got your back. But yep, that was the last pro I had for you guys. And if you guys are all the way to the end of this video, really appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions for me, I would absolutely love to answer them. Drop a comment down below, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and if you're concerned making a move here to Wheaton, Illinois, or any of the surrounding burbs, my team and I would absolutely be honored to help you guys out. All my information is down below in the description. Call, text, shoot me an email, and if you want me to highlight any other city, any other suburb here in the Chicago burbs, let me know. I want to do it for you guys. You know, 2022. I want to put out more videos for you guys just like this to watch, and I want to bring up some other agents to give their perspective as well. But, you know, whatever you guys want to see, drop it down below in the description. I got you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.